Kicking It in the 757 is brought to you by View It, Do It, where everyone gets a front row seat, and by Apicab, transportation you can trust.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Kickin' It in the 757. I'm your host, Kevin Neff. This week we're going to be kicking it with some monster margaritas, a little massage, a new installment of the 5-Minute Chef, and a whole lot more. So join me, Kevin, as we're kicking it in the 757. Now the term Tex-Mex is thrown around quite a bit, but we're going to introduce you to some people that were doing Tex-Mex well before probably any of us had ever heard of Tex-Mex. So join us as we visit Coyote Cafe 51 in Virginia Beach.
John Taylor, I'm the owner, chef at Coyote Cafe 51.
I'm John Menino. I'm one of the partners here at Coyote Cafe 51.
Darius Gavin, partners with John Taylor and John Menino. It's basically 3 different generations of Coyote Cafe. You have Coyote Cafe that was on 22nd Street, and that was known as a crazy bar with great food, right? And then they transformed a little bit when they went to Laskin Road. Now we have us. So, you know, a lot of what we did is we took a lot of input from people who went to both locations. We had to do it, you know, with the guidance of John Taylor because he was the guy that had the experience with the old Coyote. You know, he knew what it looked like, what the food was like, he knew the recipes. So we're just here supporting him really in a long time idea of what he wanted to do, which is have a rebirth of the concept really is what it is.
We've kicked around the idea of reopening something along the same lines as the Coyote concept for 5 or 6 years now, over, you know, a couple beers after work.
We got serious about it maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, when we knew that, you know, we looked at one or two locations, and this one came available. And this is the only one we looked at that checked every box.
They came up and they said, hey, you know, we got the spot, we're thinking about Coyote Cafe, and I said, I'm in. It's that simple. Those two guys cook as well as they do, miss the place, and I'm all for it.
We did the Coyote Cafe with the 51 afterward in lieu of the zip code 23451, which is the initial. I was looking online one day and found a 51-ounce margarita glass, and I said, absolutely, gotta have it. So we're building up our tequila list. We're holding, I think, 36 now. We'd like to get up to 51 different tequilas in here also. We've also hit the margarita market a little bit different than everyone. We're not using the pre-made stuff. We're not using, you know, the sugary additives to it. We're using an agave nectar, which is a very high-end product, and we're using all fresh squeezed juice. So the crew comes in early, they squeeze a box of lemons, a box of limes, a box of oranges, and they make the mix, you know, from scratch. So you can really taste a difference in our product, and it goes the same with the front of the house and with the kitchen. You know, we don't start out with pre-made box things in the kitchen, and we decided, you know, not to do that with our drinks either. You know, we're not affiliated with the old Coyote. We do have JT, who was one of the main chefs over there for over a decade. A lot of the recipes are his. We've got some new stuff on the menus. Our Tex-Mex concept is different than, you know, anything else in the area. You can get a burrito or a taco or something anywhere else, but you can't get the really good ones. And we use fresh rockfish in our tacos for a Taco Tuesday. You know, we use pulled pork that we braise down our alto champ overnight. You know, just like I said, the extra step that you get when you have a real chef like John in the kitchen, JT, you just get a better product at the end, and that's what we're going for. Our enchiladas are, you know, they're grilled chicken and smoked Gouda with, you know, spices and fresh herbs in them. You know, everyone else is just slapping the same stuff together, you know, up and down the road. Mexican restaurants across the board are like Chinese restaurants. You know, they have the same menu. You can pretty much not even open a menu up and pick something. It's not that way here. You really need to read and look what you got.
Mussels Diablo, fresh mussels. It's a very fastly steamed, and, you know, the garlic, fresh sage, jalapenos, salt and pepper, and tomato broth. You have to eat one. And you put a smile on your face, I promise.
Oyster Santa Fe, if you come into the restaurant, you have to try it. Okay, it's a staple. As soon as people found out we were reopening Coyote Cafe, or we were opening a Coyote Cafe with the same chef, the first thing everyone asked was, you gonna have the Santa Fe? You gonna have Santa Fe? Absolutely.
Oyster Santa Fe, that started by a chef that I worked for at Coyote on 22nd Street years and years ago. Play on Rockefeller. It's spinach, bacon, cream, and oysters, of course. And instead of it being on shells in a sauce and poured over, you know, grilled French bread.
It's fantastic, and it uses a local product, and it's in the style of the cooking, you know, of a Tex-Mex restaurant. We have great crab cakes, lump crab cakes. We have duck, a half duck, which is half confit, and then a breast cooked to temperature, which you really don't find in this area, you know. But we also have your staples. You know, we have some great barbecue chicken burritos. We have great quesadillas. Our nachos are the biggest, baddest ones in town. I mean, if you can finish a whole plate of nachos here, if you sit down and finish a whole plate of nachos and a 51-ounce margarita, you're a monster. You are. There's nothing canned or pre-mixed or anything. Even down to our desserts, we make the pies from scratch and the brownies from scratch. You know, so all that stuff that we do here, we take a lot of pride in. 7 days a week we're open till 2. And we're building a bar crowd now. That's what we're really looking to do, is to try to cater to some of the industry people that are getting off work late. You know, everyone else has their 5 o'clock. I can get off work at 5 o'clock and go have a drink after work, you know, the 9-to-5ers. In this industry, in our industry, we don't really have anything like that, unless you want to go to a crazy block bar or, you know, something super loud with a band. You know, sometimes you don't want that.
A lot of these guys I call chefs are still my great friends. They come in here, you know, there's one or two a week that come in here, and they sit down, and when they eat something, it takes them back 20 years. You know, you see a smile on their face because they're like, man, it's so great, and it's like hearing a song that you 20 years ago that reminds you about a certain time in your life.
The one thing I'm glad that is that we got to help a friend, John Taylor, open up this restaurant in his dream, because he was at it for such a long time and he loved the place and he loves it now. He never wants to get home. It's just, you know, I remember that feeling. I don't have those feelings anymore, but I'm glad he gets to, you know, it makes me feel really good to know that he has that feeling now, and it's just awesome.
Kind of brings you back to the old one, different location obviously, but food's still great. Oysters were the same as I remember from the past.
Very good.
Staff was like awesome as always, so pretty happy.
Food was wonderful. The first night I had steak tacos, they were amazing. Tonight we had the barbecue chicken nachos, we shared them. There was enough for 4 people. We ate them all. Just me and her.
They were filled with barbecue chicken, which was amazing, and there was a great amount of cheese, which most restaurants don't usually fill enough, so it was great.
Well, I guess that's pretty much a wrap here at Coyote Cafe 51, located in the 23451 of Virginia Beach. The people have been great, the food's great, but the best 51 at Coyote Cafe 51 has got to be the 51-ounce mother of all margaritas. Yes, this really is a choice here. So I guess until next time, I'm going to be probably not doing much after I get done with this. So see ya. And don't drink and drive, tap the app, right, Apicab?
We aren't sponsors of NASCAR teams, but we will sponsor your next do-it-yourself project. Just go to taylorsdoit.com or text Taylors to 42828 and receive a $10 sponsorship towards your next project with us. I'm Joe Taylor. For 86 years, Taylor's Do-It Centers have been your neighborhood partner for home and garden projects right here in Tidewater. So when it's time for your next project, let's do it together. Oh, and that NASCAR thing, it would be pretty cool though.
Kevin Neff here with Kickin It 757, and we enjoy each week bringing you to new destinations for dining, entertainment, and lifestyle all throughout Hampton Roads. But what if I told you one of the best new destinations for dining could be your own kitchen? Well, now it can with our new segment, The 5-Minute Chef. Join us as we go with area chefs throughout the region as they share their tips to make great meals in just 5 minutes with items that you can buy from your local grocery store and make dishes like the shrimp and linguine. And trust me, not only will you be able to, you'll love to be able to do it. So join us here at Kickin' It 757 for our newest segment, the 5-Minute Chef.
Hey, it's Chef Joseph here with El Giardino back once again. But I'm going to show you how you make a dish at home in 5 minutes that's very easy to do. We're going to make a shrimp, oil and garlic with fresh tomatoes. First, we're going to heat up some oil, olive oil that is. All these ingredients can be bought in your local grocery stores. And a little bit of garlic. Very easy, fast dish, plus kids like pasta. Add our shrimp. It can be any size shrimp y'all like to use. It doesn't matter what size shrimp you use. Add a little bit more garlic here. We're gonna add a little bit of stock, which is a seafood stock, which you can add, which you can store, sell all kinds of seafood stocks now and different chicken stocks, and it's already bought and made in a container. You can buy a stock, very easy. Add your fresh tomatoes, a little salt, a little pepper. Our pasta, whichever pasta you prefer, it doesn't have to be linguine, it could be penne, it could be rigatoni, whatever pasta you like. Warm my pasta up. And we're going to toss our pasta in with our oil and our garlic and our stock. You can also add a little Parmesan cheese to this dish if you'd like. It's all in your preference. Whatever you want in there, you're more than welcome to put in there. I'm Chef Joseph with El Giardino Restaurant. This is linguine, shrimp, and fresh tomatoes. Thanks for joining us once again, and that is your 5-Minute Chef.
Coming up, we've got massage, teas, oils, and we're gonna visit a Himalayan salt cave, and you guessed it, all in one place. Coming up after the break. Hey, welcome back. Now we're going to join our friends at Greenleaf and Pebble Tea Spa as they share with us their massage therapy, skincare, line of teas, and a Himalayan salt cave. All that and more here at Greenleaf and Pebble Tea Spa on Great Neck Road, Virginia Beach.
So we have a far infrared sauna. It's much different than your typical sauna. It is heating you up internally, so it's giving your body a mild temperature and fever, getting those cells shaking, detoxifying your body and burning fat cells. So it's a very unique experience. We also offer facials, We have a signature facial, which is kind of the whole shebang. You're getting your enzyme mask, cleanser, your extractions, and then they're gonna do a dry scrub on your arms. We also offer express facial, which is the signature facial, but it's kind of shortened, so you're not getting some of the amenities. We also offer microneedling, microdermabrasion, LED therapy, which is another form of light therapy, and that light therapy is reaching different parts of your face to get your collagen reproducing and diminishing fine lines and wrinkles, things like that. We also offer massage, and we do different types of modalities of massages. So we have 60-minute massage, 90-minute massage, and you can add on reflexology, which is basically triggering your whole body from your feet, which is really neat. We also offer sports massages for our athletes. They have more muscle problems. We here supply Now products, which is our aromatherapies. So they have numerous essential oils. We have some that are derived just from spices and herbs. We have some that are fruit. We have some specialty blends that kind of focus on specific problems you might be having, such as sleep. We have a blend that helps you sleep better. We have one that is uplifting and energizing, and that's more of the citrusy scents. So things like that, and aromatherapy is really beneficial.
Now we're in my favorite place of Greenleaf and Pebble Tea Spa. It's an actual Himalayan salt cave. This cave was the thought and then the later creation of the owner, Catherine, who basically wanted to create a Himalayan salt cave, couldn't find anybody that could do it, couldn't find anybody to help her figure out how to do it, so she did it herself over about a year. And it actually consists of 3.5 tons of, yes, actual Himalayan salt. The great thing about it is, whether it's for relaxing, whether it's for your respiratory, it's a really great experience in here. And as you can see by taking a look around, the ambiance with the changing lights, the actual walls are Himalayan salt, as in the floors. And now they're offering the chance to have actual massage therapy done in this room as well. So if for no other reason, you definitely want to come out and check out the Himalayan salt cave, and maybe you too, like me now, will become a cave dweller.
We're all about holistic wellness. So we want you to be feeling externally well, massage, facial, just feeling good on the outside, but also bringing it internally and bringing it into the inside. So the teas have different benefits, and they can treat numerous things that might be going on in your body as well. We have over 100 certified organic loose leaf teas. So they have no pesticides, no preservatives. It's just straight up loose leaf tea with different benefits, different levels of caffeine. Some people don't drink caffeine, some people do. And we have 6 different types of tea. One thing that we really like our clients to know, we are an eco spa. So we are all about recycling. We use renewable energy. We actually just partner with Dominion to get renewable energy in the spa. It's another part of our eco spa where we compost all of our tea. We give the tea back so they can re-steep it a second time later on. And we use eco cups, which are these little cups that are biodegradable as well. So we just try to keep all of our products so that they're not damaging the earth by being out there in the trash world. We won the Virginia Green Award based upon all of our recyclable and biodegradable and renewable energy. We often go for the Coastal Virginia Magazine Awards as well as Virginia Pilot. So we've won gold numerous times. We're all about treating ourselves well and to kind of maintain that healthy environment. It's really important to take care of the environment you're in as well. So taking care of the earth kind of gives back to us as people as well. Most of the time when people first walk in, they're like, the smell, it smells so good in here. So we do a new essential oil every single day in our diffuser so that the client is greeted first thing by that smell, and they can kind of get into how they're feeling and relaxing and start their session. So Catherine, the owner of the spa here, developed our tea chillers, and they're basically a combination of our tea. We do a new one every single month. A combination of our tea with sugar. So it's technically a Slurpee, but it's tea. No pesticides, no preservatives, so it's all organic tea as well. It's super refreshing, very refreshing, good way to start your day. Doesn't have all the calories of a regular Frappuccino or Slurpee, and you're getting all the benefits from the tea as well.
Well, I got a hour-long prenatal massage by Stacy, and she did an awesome job. I mean, amazing. By far one of the best massages I've ever had. The fact that they offer tea, I mean, 2 of my favorite things, massages and tea, so this is gonna be my new place for sure. I saw the salt room, and I'm very interested in trying that. The staff have been very helpful, pleasant. I really like it here.
We've had a great time here at Greenleaf and Pebble Tea Spa. The services are great, the amenities are great, the staff is even better. but your visit isn't complete until you experience the award-winning tea chiller. So until next time, everybody, cheers.
Cheers. Stuff is breaking down all around me. How to get it fixed is starting to confine me. There's only one place that I can depend on. My do-it-center store will help get the job done. We love do-it-yourself, and I love money we're saving. Here's where I get it all at my do-it-center store. Give me a hammer, hand me a saw. I'm not slowing down till I've done it all. I love saving money and time at my do-it-center store.
Welcome back to Kickin' It in the 757. Now you're probably wondering why I'm standing in front of a conveyor belt here in Ashburn Sauce Company, Virginia Beach. Well, the truth is, I love barbecue sauce, and I got the opportunity to sit down with Eddie Gaskins and his award-winning sauce, Gaskins 5-Star Barbecue Sauce, that according to him, will have you licking your fingers, your toes, and your elbows. Let's check it out.
My father taught me how to make barbecue sauce a long time ago, and I just tweaked the one that he made because he never wrote the recipe down, nothing like that. So I had to come up with my own recipe. So I mastered what he taught me. Now I have my own barbecue sauce on the market. It's so easy for me to do, make the barbecue sauce. It's something I always wanted to do. Yeah, by me joining the military, it gave me more opportunities to grow, see different things, and learn different things. Because probably I would have never been able to produce my barbecue sauce if I wouldn't have never joined the military to see how different things happen there, the logistics and how to get things done, because where I was at, pretty much was a standstill, because my father, he probably would have did it himself, but didn't have the know-how. So by seeing the world, it gave me an opportunity to do a whole lot of different things. What really got it started, me and my family used to barbecue whole pigs and chickens and stuff during the Christmas holidays, and we got popular at doing that. And then we ended up making sauce and putting it on the different hogs and chickens. And people just say, man, that stuff good enough to put it in a bottle. When y'all gonna put it in a bottle? Your stuff just as good as the other sauces out there that's on the market. So you should go ahead and give it a shot and bottle the sauce. And that's what I decided to do. Well, the process is real easy, Kevin. A lot of people promised me they could get me in the store, and I run back and forth to different stores. People work there, managers and of that sort, said, we can get you in the store. It doesn't work like that. The way it really works, in order to get into a store, you have to go to the headquarters and present yourself. You got to have all the qualifications that requires to be put on the shelf. You got to make sure you have your labels and the bottles and properly everything in there. You got to have insurance and different things like that in order to be on the shelf. Like you say, by being in the military, I know what it takes in order to get the stuff on the shelf. And there was a lot of people, probably like 40 or 50 people, still waiting today trying to get their stuff on the shelf because they don't know the process or won't sit down and learn the process. And that catapulted me to the top instead of from being at the bottom. Step out on a leap of faith there. And what we did, we had a lot of family members, churches tried it. A lot of my friends in the military tried it. And we got good rave reviews on the sauce. And everybody started having different slogans and stuff. I say it tastes so good you lick your hands. But then a lot of my friends were saying it tastes so good you lick your finger, toes, and your elbows. Well, the general public can buy the sauce in all the Farm Fresh stores. And then a couple of Piggly Wiggly stores. Got a Piggly Wiggly in Norfolk, and we got a couple of Piggly Wigglies back down south in South Carolina. And we got also the military, if you were able to get on base, you can go to the commissaries and get the barbecue sauce in the 757 there at commissaries. Yeah, it's me and my brother pretty much. My brother, Jimmy Gaskins, he served in the military for 23 years there. He more or less take care of the inventory part of it. And then I got my wife, Cheryl Gaskins. She take care of the bookkeeping for me right there. So we all play a role in the business there, and everybody do their fair share, so that makes the business easy. Because we get a chance to talk, work things out. there's no boss. Everybody just got, do their fair share of it. So it's really, really easy to go with. No grumbling or arguing about anything. So it's easy. The first one, sweet and tangy sauce there. A lot of the older crowds, they like that. And maybe some of the younger kids kind of popular with those. And it's good on chicken, meatballs, and baked beans. And everybody is just finger licking good, hand licking good. Everybody just going wild, going crazy about this sauce here. The medium-sized sauce is the hot and sassy sauce there. And everybody mostly call it, that's their meatball sauce, or they call it the chicken wing sauce. And it's my wife's favorite sauce there. She's crazy about it. I think we named the sauce after her, hot and sassy. And then we got a hot and zesty sauce there. My brother Jimmy Gaskins Jr., he really loves that sauce as well. And it's just like a sauce with sweet and heat. Pretty much it's the hotness creep up on you a little bit. At first it start out sweet, and then pretty much it build up, and then you get the hotness from them and say, wow. So you get it all in one with the zesty sauce. The last one is spicy and it's hot. And the one or two people that tried it already, it's really, really good. We call it Shazam. And the Shazam sauce really make you want to get up and dance. It's gonna make you move, got some heat, and I just can't wait to get it in the stores out there because it's really, really good and it's gonna get the hot flavor. The reason why I make the sauce the way I make it is, it's a medium grade sauce and you can do just about everything in it. So it's more like one sauce does it all. You can marinate in it, barbecue, saute, cook, grill, anything you want to do to it, and you get the flavor. And also, it's like you can see through this sauce though. You can see your meat, well, what you're putting in your sauce there. You're not hiding anything with this sauce right here. I would like to make Gaskins BBQ Sauce a household name. Everybody in the world should have a bottle of Gaskins BBQ Sauce in their house, or in their restaurants, or in all the stores around the world. That's what I'm looking for with Gaskins 5-Star Barbecue Sauce. It will happen with this. It just takes a little time, but it will happen with all the good people that's helping me out. I'll get there.
Really enjoyed the time I've spent with the Gaskins family and learning about Gaskins 5-Star Barbecue Sauce. If you'd like to pick up a bottle for yourself, or 2 or 3, you can get them at participating commissaries, all farm freshes, and also select Piggly Wigglies. And remember, Gaskins has got a flavor for every taste and personality, like Shazam.
Wow.
Sweet. Hot and zesty.
Hey, Jimmy, where are you going? We're not done. Well, that's a wrap on another show. And remember, if you'd like to catch past episodes or check out individual destinations, it's as simple as going to kickinitin757.com. So until next week, see ya.